Hello, this is MrChabry. We're going to be looking at the electric types that you have available in Pokemon Black and White. So let's take a look. The first electric type is Zebstrika. And for a Pokemon that you can get early on in the game, it actually has really great stats. A 116 speed means you're going to be outspeeding pretty much everything throughout most of the game. A 100 attack is pretty decent, especially for such an early Pokemon. This thing is a physical attacking electric type, and it has pretty cool abilities to go with that. One ability is Lightning Rod. If you get hit with electric moves, it's going to boost your special attack. Motor Drive is going to boost your speed instead of special attack with electric type moves. And then Sap Sipper is an interesting ability because it's going to boost your attack when you're hit with grass type moves. So Zebstrika is a Pokemon that's meant to boost up its stats. So Zebstrika, not only being weak to only ground because of its electric typing, but it also has added type immunities because of its abilities. This is actually a pretty great choice. It is pretty frail though. With only 63 defense and special defense, it's not going to be taking that many hits. But with that speed and the possibility of boosting its stats, it's made to hit things hard. Next up is Emolga. This is actually a pretty interesting Pokemon as it fills the role of the Pikachu clone for Generation 5. However, it brings some things that makes it stand out when you're looking at all of them in a row. This thing is an electric flying type, and that flying typing is actually pretty cool. It has pretty decent speed at 103. However, its attack and special attack aren't the best at only 75, and it's pretty frail with only 60 defense and special defense. It does have Motor Drive, which is actually pretty cool. Gets a boost from electric type moves. And Static, you have a chance to paralyze your opponent when they make contact. It does have some good support moves like Encore, Tailwind. It has access to Taunt and U-Turn. But other than that, it doesn't really do much for your team. I would probably skip out on Emolga unless you're really wanting to run a little support rodent for your team. A Pokemon that's also very noted for its unique typing is Galvantula. This is a bug electric type Pokemon, and stats wise it has some things that it can bring. A 108 speed means this thing's going to be outspeeding quite a few things, and 97 special attack isn't the best, but it's decent. And being a bug type, it also has access to bug type moves such as Bug Buzz. This thing also has the great ability Compound Eyes. That's going to boost your move's accuracy. And using a move like Thunder, you really want to boost that accuracy because normally Thunder is going to miss. So with this thing, if you do get it, make sure you have one with Compound Eyes, and it will be a great choice for your team. When looking at electric types, their only weakness is ground. So say you had an electric type that had no weaknesses at all. Electros is that Pokemon. With its ability Levitate, ground type moves will not be able to make contact with this thing. And stats wise, it does bring a lot to the table. A 115 attack is pretty good, but it also has a 105 special attack, meaning you can run a physical or a special set. And it does have a very wide range of moves that it can run, such as the common Thunderbolt, but it also can run very great things on the physical side, such as Aqua Tail, Fire Punch, Knock Off, and even Superpower. On the special side, this thing can run Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Giga Drain. So having access to a wide array of different moves from different types makes this thing very unpredictable. Plus, it does have some decent bulk as well. With 85 HP, its 80 defense and special defense is boosted up, and it's actually able to take some hits with that. It is really slow with only 50 speed, but with this thing it's more of coming in, taking a few hits, and landing all these super powerful punches, maybe even Thunderbolts, Volt Switches. This is actually a great Pokemon for your team. When looking at unique typings, one has to mention Stunfisk. Ground Electric is very neat typing, And this thing has some decent bulk, 109 HP, plus an 84 defense and 99 special defense. That high HP stat will make those defenses even better. However, with only 81 special attack, it's not doing very much, and it is dreadfully slow, with only 32 speed. Really, this thing's going to come in, you can set things up with Stealth Rocks, Toxic, but other than that, you're not really going to be doing much with Stunfisk. Even though it has a cool typing, it's not going to bring any other stats to back that up. So, I would probably skip out on Stunfisk. And while you're not likely going to be able to use this on your in-game team, we still want to mention Thundurus. This is a super powerful electric type. It also has the flying type, and it's got beautiful stats. 125 special attack, 115 attack, and 111 speed. This thing is made to come in, hit things hard, destroy things, and just be very fast. It also has the Defiant ability, which is amazing. If someone tries to intimidate you, it's going to boost your attack. So, if you're wanting to use Thundurus, just know that it's a legendary Pokemon, so it's going to be later in the game. But this thing is a great Pokemon. And last up, we're going to be looking at the box legendary of Pokemon White. Just remember, Pokemon White's box legendary is Zekrom. Pokemon Black's box art legendary is Reshiram. Zekrom is a wonderful Pokemon. It has crazy high attack stat. It's got really a good special attack stat and good defense. This thing is just good all across the board. Its lowest stat is its speed, but that's only at 90, so it's still going to be able to take advantage of its speed stat. Stat-wise, it's a legendary. There's not much else to say about its stats. It's got really great moves, too. Its Bolt Strike, being its signature move, has a 130 power, which is really high. It also has a chance to paralyze the opponent. This thing is also dragon typing, so it gives you stab on some of those super powerful dragon type moves. This thing is just great. And of course, it is a later game Pokemon, so you're not going to be using it on your team for the most part. But once you get to where the story allows you to catch this thing, you can catch this thing, use it on your team. Just know that that attack stat is where you want to go. And that's it. All of the electric types in Black and White. Which one was your favorite? Which one are you going to choose on your team? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next Pokemon video.